Welcome back to Good Day New York. You know we love to eat, and so why would we not want to celebrate National Lasagna Day? A mouth-watering celebration of the dish created in the Middle Ages in Italy. Chef Matthew Cuttolo is a third-generation Italian-American chef and chef at the iconic Gargiulo's restaurant in Coney Island. He's joining us with his beautiful lasagna and other delicious feasts.
We've got everything here today.
So I had no idea it was National Lasagna Day.
You know, I didn't know it was a thing either, but it's quickly becoming one of my favorite holidays.
I have to say, me too, why not? I love lasagna. It's just a pain in the neck to make.
Yeah, but we're going to make it a little simple. So we've got our traditional kind of Neapolitan style lasagna that we're going to make here today. So we've got our sugo napolitano, which starts with browning off some meatballs, some braciole, and some sausage.
So I see, you brought everything from the Sunday sauce.
And then once we get that browned, we're going to add a little bit of our Gargiulo wine and some onions. And then you come over here and add 2 of our Gargiulo's tomato sauce right in the pot.
I didn't know Gargiulo's made their own tomato sauce.
It's a brand new venture we've got here. It's available in the restaurant now, and pretty soon it'll be available for nationwide shipping.
Oh, good for you,
yeah,
Chef.
so it's coming along.
Nice.
So let's get started here.
Okay, good.
So we've got a little bit of our sugo napolitan here. We're going to spread here.
Okay.
And then just get that going all around.
Chef, you watch that show, The Bear?
Oh, I love it.
That show is good, right?
I absolutely love it. It's the most realistic version to me of the restaurant.
Okay.
Then I've got some ricotta here that I'm just going to kind of plop down here.
So you're just doing like little dollops?
Yeah, like little pillows of ricotta.
Okay, I like that.
And I love this because this just reminds me of making it with my grandfather.
Oh, that's nice.
And he's the one that kind of taught me how to cook and instilled the passion in me.
So you've been in the business a long time?
Since about 2-3 years old. There's pictures of me on the kitchen stool with my hands in pizza dough. Right? So we got this going here.
Okay.
And then my Uncle Mike makes homemade mozzarella every morning in the restaurant.
Do you call it mozz or mozzarella?
Yeah, whatever works for you.
Okay.
A little mozzarella here.
Okay.
In there, and then some grated Parmigiano. And then we're going to go fresh basil.
Do you put any meat in there?
So the meat, it's in the flavor of the sauce.
Okay.
So southern is this style, but if you go northern, that's where the bolognese influence kind of comes in.
Yeah, because my mom used to make it with the little, she used to make the tiny little meatballs and slice them up.
So during Carnival in Naples, they add tiny meatballs, some salami, some cheeses and sauces, and then we're just going to put that down there. Layer. And we're going to keep building that.
Until you finally do it.
Until we get to the top here.
Right.
We're going to top it with a little more sauce, grated Parmigiano, get it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes. The last 10 minutes, I take the tin foil off that's on it and get it nice and crispy on the top.
So are you going to be celebrating at Gargiulo's today?
Of course. We will be having lasagna all week long at Gargiulo's.
I love it. Now, the other thing about Gargiulo's, it's a great place. I've been there for, you know, a lot of meetings there and, of course, family dinners. It's a beautiful place. How long has Gargiulo's been
Gargiulo's has been there since 1907.
Wow.
And my family's had it since 1965, and now I'm the 3rd generation coming up into it.
Isn't that beautiful?
We've got to keep the legacy and the traditions going.
So now that you're here, I need to know the secret recipe of the cannolis, because your cannolis are fantastic.
Thank you.
But apparently there's something that you do other places do not.
Well, ours is more of a Neapolitan style recipe, and this one really means a lot to me because our cousin Mike the Bake was the pastry chef for over 40 years, and he didn't give a recipe to anyone. He said, if you want to learn, you got to watch. So I made sure that I stood by him, and he gave me all of his recipes and all of his tips and all of his secrets, and I'm the only one in our family that has that now.
Oh, they better treat you well.
They got to keep me around.
Chef, anyway, thank you for the vino and the beautiful lasagna.
Happy National Lasagna Day.
I love any kind of reason to celebrate with lasagna.
Of course.
Thank
and a glass of wine, which we've got our Gargiulo wine here.
What don't you do over there,
We've got everything. Exciting news with that. Stay tuned to our Instagram, our Facebook, all our social media. We've got some exciting news. I can't tell you everything yet, but it's coming up soon.
All right, Chef Matthew Cuttolo from Gargiulo's. Thank you.
Thank you.
Say hello to everybody.
I will.